What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's episode 3 of this. Paddy Does One, bro. Laura's here.
I'm here, looking at your muffin top.
Got a mouthful of, wow, it really is. Look at those handles.
Yeah, right?
Oh, man, got handles like a motorbike with those handles. Look at that. Ugh. I've just got a mouthful of jelly beans right now.
Oh, I did say last time I wanted jelly beans.
And now you got them.
And now I've got them.
It's been 3 days, but you've got your jelly beans.
I've got my jelly beans, and I've got a little bit of booze, but only a little bit, because during the day, and I still have to drive later.
Yeah, so just a small half, just a gentle half.
It's a shandy.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a shandy.
Shandy. So I'm going to go see Andre, because I forgot to do something. I say forgot. I've got a list of things I need to do. I'm going to make that broadsword that I found. I picked up a raw gem, and I don't have the money for that yet. Shit. I need $1,000.
What, like that grand you dropped?
I'm always dropping $1,000, Laura. I'm dropping money left, right, and centre in these goddamn games. Is that going to be enough? Yeah. No, it's alright. I got a few more. So I'm going to level up my. I'm going to make my broadsword a raw broadsword.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do I have to do? There must be a use multiple. Is there a use multiple? Am I dumb? There's a use multiple. That'd be enough. Chonkus. Right, I'm going to see Andre. Tink. Yep. By the way, apologies for the sound quality or the sound issues last time. I forgot, because I've been recording stuff directly on the PS5 and I've been recording microphones directly through it, I forgot to turn that off. So what happened is you all got the recording of my controller microphone on the audio, so I had to basically dump all of that and kind of go back to sort of playing. So I'm going to put some music behind it, probably some jazz.
We've been doing this for so long.
Yes, and I forgot. Because it's been a while, and I forgot to turn off the recording on the thing, so I had to completely wipe the game audio. So I imagine instead of the we talked about the music a little bit, I think.
We did.
So you're going to get some like funky jazz or something in the background. So before we go onwards to fight the boss,
I didn't know if we did it in episode or pre-episode though.
Maybe at the very start. I can't remember. I need to go save Grey Rat. Okay, because Grey Rat is a straight dude, and he sells you important things that you need.
Because what I was saying about the music is that opening thing before we get into the game, the bit of music.
Yeah.
For me, it just pings in images of you watching people play on YouTube as opposed to you playing, which shows how infrequent I've seen you playing this.
Yeah, that I've seen people play it more.
That's what it kind of. Because that's how I normally sit, like, how I think of music.
Well, what you saw when it happened.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things. It's what game I was playing, or whereabouts I was, or, you know, who I was with. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. Totally. Also, you don't fool me. He fooled me. He fooled me. Yeah, that's weird, because again, it's a piece of music I'm going to have a jelly bean as well.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones I'm least... Oh, I've played this one the least.
Yeah.
Strictly speaking, that might not be actually true. In terms of raw hours, Demon's Souls might be lower.
Yeah, but that's my short account.
Yeah. I've maybe completed this one...
But I've seen you...
3 times total?
Pick up and play Demon's Souls as a quick run, whereas this one's only over with friends, and that's because that's the one they had.
Yeah.
If they had, like, 2, you probably would have been like, let's play 2 instead.
Oh, I'd love to do, like, a full, long, like, 2 or 3 person.
Well, you have to tell Pete and Ellie. Hey, Pete, Ellie.
Well, Ellie's playing Dark Souls 2 for the first time at the moment, and she worked out on hour 15, or something along that lines, how to use humanity. It was great, because I've been so mad at her for so long. Piss off.
It's not exactly a new thing to the series, though, is it?
No, she was burning the effigies in the fire. And what that does is it means people can't invade you, but it doesn't restore your humanity. So how do I do it? And then just like went to the menu, I was like, oh wait, hang on, use, and then looked embarrassed, and then I could go to bed because, you know, hello, mate.
You should be having problems with people trying to jump in and
juice
her over.
Her community's pretty good. They're very no backseaty. This is Grey Rat. Look at this dude.
Please. I'll be very well. I do your part and...
What? Stop it! That is going to kill me. Blue tear stone ring, baby. That's actually a very good ring. It boosts your defense when your health is very low.
Seeing you jump through his audio, and it makes silly sounds.
Yeah.
I was reading a story the other day of someone that had his landlord come to him and knock on his door and complain because he'd been watching too much porn. And his neighbours were complaining. And he's like, but I'm too busy playing games. Oh my God. He's playing Zelda. And again, one of the NPCs you speak to is quite a high-pitched girl voice. So yeah. So he's like, oh. And he'd been doing it enough.
Oh, that's glorious.
That the neighbours had complained.
Oh, nice choice.
So
that's
I was
really
very amused
funny.
by that. I'm like, oh yeah, gaming problems.
That's really funny. Yeah. No. Oh man. Oh, what a good thing to have happened.
I know, right? I was very amused by it. I'm like,
really
gamer problems.
just hashtag gamer problems. Now, can I get down here without taking significant amounts of damage? No, I can't.
Because we all seek less.
Yeah.
So.
My bearer. It seek lest. That is the lift here. Yes, it is. Oh, did you see him? He's like, hey, where are you going? Where are you going, friend? So we're going to go bum rush towards the boss.
Okay.
Now I do need to... Ow. What a bell end. Ow, ow. I always forget about this gank. Ow, ow, ow. Jeezy, crazy.
Like, this is what kind of like... Because you're literally in one of the starting areas. And this is what kind of I noted the last time you played, is a lot of it seemed just, hey, we'll just put more dudes in. Hey, we'll just make things harder.
Like, people give Dark Souls 2 a bad stick for having lots of enemies, but like... Come on.
These guys seem to be, like, for the starting area...
There's just a lot of them.
Excessive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of knights wandering around. There doesn't seem to have been any kind of build-up. Like, the other games, you'll normally build up a bit more before you get to... The first boss you have is before you even hit your maiden. So...
I mean, quite a few of the games do that. They make you fight the first boss, or at least a first challenge before you can...
Yeah, but Dark Souls 2, it's a hippo. I wouldn't consider him a boss.
I mean, Demon Souls, you can't level up until you fought the Phalanx. I mean, I know it's an earlier one, but, And Bloodborne, until you've seen a boss or got some insight, you can't level up. Because the doll won't be alive until you've done it. Which is, interesting. I've got 4 Estus, so not full health. Let's give this a go. I need to go to the other end of this arena as well to go grab the banner so I can push on. But let's just see if I can get the boss done first. It's time for a cutscene, baby. What do I call my character again? Sunburned. Look at Sunburned. Oh, look at that face.
Oh, he looks like a Savaloy.
I like the Savaloy Bernard.
But, like, a Savaloy if you cooked him and then left him on the side for a few weeks.
Yeah. I wonder if you dropped him fat, would the same thing happen that we saw, where the skin just goes like it was at the fish and chip shop, and he bought Savaloy and he picked it up and it dropped and it fell in the thing that does the batter, and the skin just went and just like inverted. Now it has been a very long time since I fought. I'm going to say that on every boss, but it has been a long time since I fought any of these idiots.
I mean, I will give props to because the dancer's in this one, isn't it?
Yes.
And the dancer was very much like, oh, that's very new. In like the way she moved and stuff.
Oh, the movement is interesting, yeah.
It's so... But...
Right, come on, mate. Come on, come at me. Come at me. This isn't... I might do a safety heal in a moment. Is that bad? Is that one bad? Oh, no, this is the... Boom! Uh-oh. Straight behind, straight behind, straight behind, straight behind, straight behind. I'm gonna heal. I don't trust it.
Come on, hit him
I mean,
in
the
the
damage is great.
Well, yeah, if you hit him in the gooch.
Raw broadsword, baby. Raw broadsword. Hey, Laura. First try. It's better than a stupid hammer, isn't it? Honestly. I've got all those souls. My ember has been restored. And... oh, that's fun. The door just kind of gently opens. Now, I need to go get something before I do that. I'm not allowed to go forward until I've gone the other way. So what I'm going to do...
Why do you get picked up?
Yeah. I'm going to head back to Firelink.
Yeah.
Just going to buy a little secret treat for later. Crossbow. Crossbow. I'm not going to use it just now. It's a thing I need for later, but I want to buy it now. So
I know why.
For cheesing. Yeah. So I need to just get my cheese started. Because what kind of level 1 run would this be?
Without a complete cheese board.
Stop emoting! Emoto!
Well, get that sorted out then. You said last time you get it sorted out. You completely forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So I bought a light crossbow. He sells cheap firebombs, actually. His shop is cheaper than the other one. That's interesting. That's something I didn't know. Could just buy 65 firebombs. He did. He bought 65 firebombs. I can only hold 20, but that's fine. It's good to have options. Right. Done, and done. So let's travel to Vordt. We need to travel to the other side, go past some of those horrible knights.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and fight them one at a time, because if I try and fight them two at a time,
no,
I'm fucked.
No.
Straight fucked. And then I can progress on to the next actual level. The Undead Settlement. Right, so we start here and we run back. I'm still feeling that my fashion's pretty ugh, but you know. I'll switch out to some better fashion when I find some. Hello, mate. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. In your bottom. What about you? Would you like some in your bottom, sir?
The areas don't seem to have the same kind of identity as some of the other ones as well. I've noted, like, probably 4 different kind of crests on shields and things since you entered this area. Whereas, like, no, obviously I'm comparing it to much later again, but like,
you are.
Elden Ring, like, you go in an area and it's like, these dudes. You go to another area, it's like, these dudes.
Yeah, well, the collection of dudes is part of it. Like, because there's always warring factions in it, whereas this is just like, there's just one set of dudes.
Yeah, but normally you'd at least expect some of them to have, like, you normally wouldn't have loads and loads of different, like, heraldry within the same spaces, unless, like...
Oh, so are we doing heraldry corner?
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like,
really
it's different if you got, like, called to battle on your own battlefield, you're all fighting somebody else.
Yeah.
But, like, you wouldn't have, like, you all, like, flat sharing a castle.
They're flat sharing. Is that what this is? Is this a timeshare? Now, there is a guy up there that I don't want to mess with.
No, don't mess with him then.
We're not gonna mess with people. We're gonna come back when we're stronger and mess with people. For now, we just want to go say hello to the lady. I might try and do Dancer early, but not today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need to. Why? Why am I pointing down at her? There we go. Thanks. Way of Blue. Thanks. Cool. So I can join the Way of Blue. So if I get like invaded, someone might come and help me.
Okay.
I don't think it'll happen, but it's nice to have the option. You know what I mean? So let's go down and head off to the next, the second level of the video game. Hooray! We're doing well. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
If I'd have gone straight to Vordt yesterday, I probably would have got him. I
Probably.
reckon. Or whenever we did this last. Yeah, I kind of got a bit caught in the weeds, getting caught up before I had the broadsword. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Hey, look, let's run into this map painting.
I mean, no, that's actually geometry, apparently. A lot of the game you can see from here. You've got that bridge where you fight a demon. You've got the swamp down there with the 3 lights on it that you've got to put out. You've got the cathedral. over there. You've got something else over there, but it is a place. The Undead Settlement's all down here. It's kind of, I mean, it does all link together nicely, which is...
any other game, I'd be like, jump and use your parachute.
Sail in like, ba, 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 ba. There we go. Raise your flag. This is another one of those like, oh, you did it. You idiots are here. You know, jelly bean. I remember on my first run, I was like, oh, not you. Not you, idiots.
Taxi!
They literally exist to throw you to another place. I don't think they exist in this one as enemies. In the first one, they are enemies that you can fight. I don't think...
Which makes sense. Like, for them just, for some reason, they're oh, look at them with their blood-covered arms. But they're just going to drop you somewhere, not even try and attack you.
And then just leave.
Like, it would be different if they kind of dropped you in somewhere that looked like a trap. And then they were waiting for you to die.
Yeah.
That would seem like a smart, like, choice for the enemy. Like you do with some birds and things, they leave things.
What, like Patches does?
That's more, I'd say, trickery.
He's got a beak.
Like
he does have a beak.
Like you do with some animals, where they will try and get animals that naturally die, because then they don't have to attack them.
Like vultures.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
I could run through that gate right now, but I want to go...
I would wait for them to finish their...
Yeah. Oh, I can one-shot the dogs. Oh, that's something. Ow. Good. Now, the path to victory in this game is strategic use of the R1 button. Because it's just... That's just a solid attack. It's got a good moveset, this broadsword. And if you really want to put some swaz on it, boom. Some swaz, right? Now there is a dog around this corner. I ain't stupid. And I killed the one behind me somehow. So here's a fun fact. Do you know those dogs teleport?
What?
So when you're running away, if you like decide, I'm not fighting them, you run away, the dogs will like kind of jump at you as you're like run up. And like someone's used the camera thing to pull back, and they do actually like whiz forwards.
Okay.
To make sure they catch up. Where are you, Yol? Are you this one?
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, it's Yol.
The champion of Ash.
Oh, I can't do the Lord of Hollows ending on this one.
Why?
Because I need to do lots of hollowing by getting level ups from him.
Okay.
And I can't get level ups. But I'll accept your service at least. And send you back to town. But yeah, no, I can't actually do the Lord of Hollows ending. I can't do the Ultimate Dark. That's a shame. Yeah, there we go. That's where I was. Over there. Fighting a nasty one. In fact, I think that just above my head might be the ledge where I got grabbed from. Which is kind of fun. Anyway, right. Should we go with the video game? Yeah. So, as we run back... So you did a craft fair recently, didn't you? People like to hear about these. How did that go? Where is it again? It's Arms. Where is it? People always ask me where it is and I never know. It's
near Leamington-on-Spa at the Warwickshire event centre. And it's held twice a year. There's normally one in November and one in March. And it's held in that area because there is, down the road, there's another medieval market that goes on at the same time, which is called Torm, which is the original reenactors market. Is what Torm's short for.
Torm. Oh, I see. Yeah, Torm.
So, and because there's two in the area, it gets quite a lot of like
traffic.
People coming down to, and it's for reenactors, for LARPers, steampunkers. You can pick up things like mead and armor and outfits and accessories.
Fuck off.
Some people use it as just a good way of meeting up with their group and stuff. So
it's the whole package.
Yeah, pretty much. So I go, and the stand is shared with my mum, and she runs Linen and Needle, which
what do they do?
She makes clothing and accessories, mainly fabric stuff, basically, for mostly reenactors, but she also does things like LARPings. Basically, if you want to order it.
Give her a go. She might know how to sew it.
So again, the spiel goes, well, she does all the stuff with fabric. I make the jewellery, which is all upcycled. Most of it is based on historical items, but it's not carbon copies.
Yeah,
because I can't do that with upcycle.
It's hard.
If you want the carbon copies, there's other places that do that there.
They can 3D print the right thing.
Well,
exactly.
no, there are goldsmiths and things that go
Oh.
there. So, if you want a copy of a necklace, you can pay £300-400 for it. I make something that looks similar. My necklaces are mostly 50 quid.
Yeah.
So, and then between the two of us, we do custom embroidery. So you can send us an image. I do the design up on the computer, and then Mum puts it on the actual garment or accessory or something.
The garm.
It runs for 3 days. So it starts at 12 o'clock on Friday, and then runs till 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're then there 10 till half 5 on Saturday,
Bollocks.
and then 10 till 4 on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we get there about 8 o'clock on a Friday morning to set up. And then once we finish on the Sunday, it normally takes us a couple of hours to pack up. And then we've got like a 2.5-3 hour drive back to Portsmouth. So it's a long weekend. It's nice though, it's fun. And you get to chat to different people about what they're doing, what they're after. I sold some bits to someone that, some people that, I don't want to use the words as cosplay, reenact. Their character is Henry VIII.
Yeah.
One of them actually, he does it professionally.
Go on, Yeah.
So he gets hired by places to play Henry VIII.
He's a professional.
Yeah, he used to do Santa a lot. But then people were like, "You make a good Henry VIII." So yeah, now when he's not playing Santa, he's playing Henry VIII.
You look like you could convincingly have wives.
Yeah, you look like the kind of person that would kill his wives.
At least 2 of them.
And there's other people that either they're LARPers and they're just getting into stuff, or people that we've had people from other countries and things. So yeah, it's fun.
That's fun.
It is a lot of hard work. There's a lot to do.
Oh, for sure.
And especially as this is the only shows we do. It's still, we're in the process of refining what we do to try and make it easier for us in terms of setup and what we take and stuff. Because there's other people like, their job is they go to shows at weekends and they know their setup and they can bash it out and they've got everything down pat. Whereas where we only do this 2 times a year.
Arsehole, yes.
And a lot of the stuff we make, so when Mum makes hats, normally you only get that one hat and that one design.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a set kind of like we will always have this kind of stock. So we're trying to work out within the space we've got on the stand how best to put everything and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was like Saturday was absolutely nuts. We literally had people queuing up to talk to us.
I phoned you up once and you were like, ah!
Because I'm trying to deal with it, and especially if people are potentially new to what they're doing, explaining to them how slightly wearing the hat differently or putting a different accessory with it changes the era it's from.
Yeah.
Because things like
I had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time.
Well, a lot of it, hats were expensive. So when someone died, you might be given it in a will.
Oh.
So, but you don't want to wear your grandma's hat the same as grandma had it. So they would then tilt it slightly or put a veil underneath instead of on top. So it's different, but not, and that's how then the styles would change depending on the period. It's because they'd wear it slightly different. Because certain things, especially
man, I'm out of
things like
practice.
hats, curtains things with lots of fabric were passed down because it was expensive.
Yeah.
You
know, don't want to waste anything.
Well, it depends on what class you were. As you go through, you'll start to see, like I've spoken on other episodes, dagging, which is the fancy frilly bits at the bottom. Liripipes, which are, imagine putting a tail on your hat.
What?
Yeah, so some of them
this is going to be a very, very vast simplification. Yeah. Like a raccoon skin cap.
No, imagine you've got a hat, but imagine you just got an extra bit of fabric and you just had it trailing down from your hat. Why? Because you could. Because you were rich and you could afford to waste fabric.
Hat fabric.
Poor people just had to have the same kind of fabric to do whatever. Rich people had lots and lots of colours, so the more you clashed, the better, because you could afford lots of different dyes and fabrics.
Oh.
And then you could afford to just have it...
It was peacocking, wasn't it?
Yeah, decorative.
Oh.
So one of the things I was actually wearing while I was at the show is called tippets. And they are just literally bits of fabric that hang down from your arm for no reason other than to be, I can wear fabric on my arm.
Look how rich I am.
Yeah.
With my tippets.
Yeah.
Tippets.
Tippets.
Tippets. Is it tippets or tippets with a P?
I think it's P.
Tippets.
Again, this is one of the... We have a lady called Gail who helps us in the store as well.
Man cage.
She's good at her English. Me and Mum are dyslexic and are not. So she is continuously telling us it's not henny, it's hennin.
Oh.
And literally like, it's this. And we're like, oh, bad.
Will you listen, women?
Will you spell this right? We're like, oh, sorry.
Please.
Like, obviously, we write up all our signs. And I've got what I know the words to be from my mum.
Yeah. And she's not done them right.
No. So.
Now there is... Can I make that? Yes. Can I make that? Yes, there's a bonfire down there, and I don't know how to get to it quickly and safely.
But yeah, so a lot of the conversations that people like going, well, I've got a green dress. And like, it depends, you know, ideally, if they were rich, you want them to have like maybe a red hat and then a blue veil or something really clashy is rich people.
Yeah.
Especially, well, mainly for the period we're looking at anyway.
Oh shit, I missed the bug.
You get to the Tudors and it's not so much. But I think it physically hurts us, the idea that you'd have wearing that many colours nowadays. You think of someone wearing an outfit that's all the same colour or made from all the same kind of place as rich because they can afford to get it all from wherever.
I think the richest outfit is those skin tight nude colour suits that the women wear now. You know the ones.
Oh, they're horrible.
Why would you want to look like that? Why would you want to look like a skin puppet?
Because apparently the Kardashians do it, so you know.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I really don't get it. It's not good look, is it?
It's not a good look.
I'm just going to buy an absolute shag load of bolts.
Especially when they're normally wearing it with like fluffy sliders and stuff like that. You're like, just wear clothes, not underwear. Anyway, so that's the show we do. And then, we've decided we only do the 2 shows now because otherwise we spend so long prepping for shows that we don't have enough time to get on with commission work and stuff.
It takes up a lot of your time anyway, doesn't it? As well.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. I like making the jewellery.
I know you. The years you did 3 shows were hard work.
They were hard work. So yeah, just the 2 now is good. And it's nice. Like I had people that I'm like, oh yeah, I've still got one of your necklaces. I love it. Everyone says that they like it, or things like that. Or I had someone come up and they'd managed to actually I do a lot of chain belts for the ladies. And some lady came up. She's, oh, is there any way you can help me? I got it caught on something when I was wearing it one night, and I'm like, oh yeah, I take some tools with me, and I just, you know, fixed it up and gave her back, and she was so thankful.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, cool. I
can do that.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling that someone's wearing and enjoying something you've made.
Yeah.
So as long as I've covered my costs and with a little bit extra that I normally spend on Lego, that's all I care about.
You do this for Lego, don't you? Really?
I don't really care about like making loads and loads of money. I mean, I'd love to make loads and loads of money, but it's not a profitable business model.
No.
Being the upcycle. So yeah, it's
Ow.
fun. It's fun.
Swig. I'm just doing a fun run through here.
But yeah, I like doing that in the evenings, whereas again, the other day you enjoyed sitting there and just streaming.
I did enjoy that
I
stream.
think I'd find that really boring, so...
Well, because people are chatting to you is the thing, like, you've got stuff going on.
Yeah, I don't like
want
people.
that.
So
there's an ash here I need. Mortician's Ashes. Excellent. I think that's the one that lets me buy Titanite shards.
I'd rather sit in my craft room with a mummy drink and the heater on and something garbage on my tablet. Having a carrot... I'm not a carrot back. Worst news ever. They are discontinuing my favourite chocolate bar. In fact, you can't find it anywhere at the moment because I think everyone's stockpiling.
Oh, everyone's panicked, yeah.
So...
Ow.
I like Caramax.
I need to stop doing this.
Which I had to explain to my dad the other day. He didn't understand what a Caramac was.
What?
I'm like, it's a caramel flavoured... Kind of think like a Milky Bar. But...
How does your dad not... Your dad's really old. He should.
Dad doesn't like a lot of chocolate though.
I'm sorry, I'm just eating so much shit again. Ow!
Please, Hill.
I'm just gonna go and just touch the fire and just try this again. That's fine. I don't mind. I didn't do that for the souls. I did it for the.
Well, yeah, because you didn't have any input.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Just really make sure I'm dead, bro.
Yeah. So I really like Caramax. So yeah, it's my chocolate of choice if I'm sat in my craft room, and now they've decided to discontinue them. So.
And carrot milk is a poor substitute.
It's not the same.
They're fine.
It's not the same.
Yeah, they're fine, aren't they? But they're not it.
Caramac tastes more kind of, I want to say golden, but that's not a taste.
Ow! I'm just gonna.
Anyway, I'm very upset about it. It's my favourite chocolate bar. I've bought a few packets to tie me over until I finally realise it was gone.
Yeah.
So, very upset.
Swig on it. Yeah, I did try going to our local Poundland to see whether they had any, but they... No. Oh, at least the roll interrupts them. Yeah. Up.
I think that's the other thing, is you didn't necessarily see it everywhere. Like, most of the places I would get them would be Poundland, B&M, and Iceland. So...
Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, they weren't an everywhere food, were they? Are you coming? There we go.
I think potentially also that, again, they're one of those ones that, like, it didn't say anywhere on the packet really what it was. It was just a red packet with the name on. So unless you knew what it was,
we need to get a Gen Z TikTok revival. Oh, well, man.
Give it a few years and they might bring back your favourite chocolate bar type thing.
Yeah, oh, you bring chocolate to favourites.
Because they've got that and they've got animal bars going as well.
Really? Oh. Right, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stop there for a moment because we're at 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Wow, look at that. And I'm going to run back and get the checkpoint that's through here. There's a shortcut back here. So I can go back to the bridge where I was. So I haven't got to go through the fucking shooting gallery every time. And then it's tree bollocks.
No.
What?
You're going to look in your menu and find out what you've got your, what's it's assigned to.
Oh, my...
Pointies.
Yeah. Or these. But I don't... you can't turn off the... waggle emotes.
Ha!
I really hope it doesn't kill me. Right, cool. Well, thank you for watching, everyone.
Pretty flowers.
They're pretty flowers. We'll look at them more in the next episode. There they are. They're down there. Any final thoughts, Laura?
They look like violets.
Bye!
Bye. You've got a terrible stain on your shirt.